What's going on, guys? Young Sage's back in GTA 5 for another car review. This is, of course, Ubermacht Sentinel Classic. That was an ode to Matt Moran. It's in a sports class. That engine startup is great. This vehicle is actually on sale this week, so that's why we're doing a video, because it's under 500K. When a car's under 500K like this, you buy it. You don't wait. There was a time when a Road Legal Coupe could moonlight as a performance rally car and no one batted an eye. Consumers didn't need the reassurance of a touchscreen interface and integrated GPS. People can get behind a no-frills, lightweight bucket of speed, and their relatives would sue the manufacturer when it burst into flames. Those are the days of the Sentinel Classic, and now they're back. It's normally $650,000, which is quite a bit of money, let's be honest. For a car, it's not too great, but it's kind of cool. But $445K, that's something I can stomach. It's still kind of expensive, but when you look at the stats, they're not too great. This doesn't belong in the sports class. This is a sports classic. Let's take a look around the car first. Actually, let's just take it outside and do that. We'll park in the normal lot that we always do across the street. We're just gonna park in the middle of the lot. Screw the AI who try to come in here. Okay, so I love that. That's a clamshell style hood that opens backwards like a Viper. Standard strut tower brace. This thing has plenty of customization too. It's only a two-door car, surprisingly. Because this thing in previous GTAs was a four-door car. That's what I find a little bit weird. They modeled it more after the current Sentinel that's in the game. It's based on the 2000, well, we'll say pre-2014 BMW M3 Coupe. But the real classic, the real Sentinel of this type was actually more based on a Mercedes 190E. This is heavily based on an earlier M3. Though it has this looks like Ford Cosworth taillights. Don't get me wrong, like Sierra Cosworth. They look almost like Cosworth taillights. Trunk space, you're not gonna fit you're not even gonna fit a whole body in there. You have to chop it up. Let's get inside and let's hear it. Sounds really good, actually. I'm not even gonna get a good hood shot. Now, I just bought this. I didn't even customize it. Let's have a look at the interior. The interior is unique to this vehicle. Although the gauges are borrowed for other cars, this is the first one it's used, and that steering wheel is unique. It's a 3-spoke wheel. We're going to take a look at it from the outside. We'll leave the door open, and you can have a look at that. 3-spoke wheel, very old school looking. The seats look very old school too. Second to the LSC. Get our first driving impression. I've never driven one of these, so I don't know what they drive like. It's pretty tight, honestly. For GTA 5, this is pretty tight. I could probably loosen it real easy. Oh yeah, you sure can. A little dab of the brake and this thing is all over the place. But when you're just driving it like a normal person, it drives really well. Who drives normal in GTA? Except when you're like bored out of your mind, you don't know what else to do with your life. It's not too bad, but similar to other vehicles that we got around this time in the Doomsday Heist, They're not the greatest things, but the customization does make up for the performance.
What brings you in today?
We have a second, well, these are all stock, but you have different versions of everything. You have the XS style bumper, which all it does really, it adds a little lip, changes how the front looks, and removes the front plate. You have the XS Rally that has some fake rally lights that can't even be used. The drift versions just, it's the same style as the XS without that middle grille and with a strange intercooler just plopped there. That looks really strange. We'll do XS for now. Rear bumpers, that's a little disappointing actually. We're gonna leave it stock. Now we have roll cages you can do. Street half cage. Secondary color when you pick blue is disgusting. I've always hated this ever since original GTA. You have the Dodger half cage, padded dash Dodger cage. So I need to get in the interior actually to show you that. Full roll cage and a padded full roll cage. I actually don't want a cage. It changes the seats too. Let's go back outside. So stock chassis gives you these seats. Street half cage gives you that. A dash Dodger cage gives you that. That's a padded dash Dodger. Full roll cage and padded roll cage. Surprisingly, none of them actually remove the... That looks weird. That looks extremely weird. Look at that. The friggin' seatbelts go right through the back seats. That's extremely weird. Now exhaust. They're all the same. It's just how the finish is. Aluminum is weird. Look at that. It looks like a friggin' can. Let's go chrome. Make it look different. Now, unfortunately, you can't put wide body on this car. That's what I'm a little sad about. There's no wide body for this. Though if you really wanted to, you can make a double look. You can make like a two-tone look with this. That just looks weird. You have headlight wipers, which I've never seen in GTA before. Taping, which is a rally thing. Then you have lights with the rally lights that don't work, and then lights with tape. Look at the headlight wipers. That's kind of different. I wonder if those can fall off. Hoods. Once I get that off screen, we have the lifted hood, which is a stock hood, except wait, it's not latched all the way. That's kind of strange. You have all of these. You have the XS hood, which actually looks really good. Let's be honest. Drift hood, kind of basic actually. Vented drift, which is drift with some vents on it. SCD hood. That's supposed to be like STI, but that doesn't make any sense on this vehicle. This XS is supposed to be M. Okay, we're out of the party, but I don't care. It's not stopping the video. We have liveries. Scene Kid. Faux Rust, which that always looks gross. Douche Rally. Supposed to be douche beer. Zero to Hero, Zero Gas. I like that one. It looks very BMW. Ron Race, that one looks good. Drift Predator, that looks pretty cool, actually. Fukaru Warrior, that's very Japanese. 2D Relationship. We also have a Rockstar Games one. That one's kind of cool, actually. We're going to go Zero to Hero. I like the Zero Gas. We're gonna put a classic plate on this car too. Now the secondary color I have to change because that looks like that light blue. You can see it in some parts of the car. It looks like puke. See, look, the secondary color changes. Some of the bits, like the trim around here. Which we're actually going to go ahead and make that... We're going to go for black steel. That's a good look. What the trim colors is the interior. I'm going to make that anthracite black, make it a little bit brighter. As you know, the primary color just changes everything around the car. We're going to go for a metallic blue, though. This car is not really good with metallic, you would think, but... Actually, we might not even go for blue. Well, racing blue looks pretty cool. You know what would look really, really good? Cream. This just looks so 80s. We're gonna go with frost white. I kind of wish I could get lime green, but I'm not gonna stunt jumps. Okay, then we have roofs. We have a sun strip, which actually adds to the livery. We're actually gonna throw that primary sun strip on there. It's only $700, so now I can show you what the liveries do to it. I like the Rockstar one because it looks pretty cool. If you take the blue off of there, you can actually see the Rockstar stuff. Let's go back to the roof options. I don't know why there's a secondary sun strip. Oh, it's probably because it's the livery on top of it. Vortex generators, which really don't make much sense on this car. Aerial, and we have rally lights on the roof, which don't work. And then a bike rack. This is that Doomsday Heist bike rack. It has... It's not the one with that super low res luggage. You gotta have the one with the lights, too. You gotta have louvers. Leone louvers. So yeah, this does harken back to the Leone Sentinel. There's also a secondary and a carbon version. We're gonna go for it in secondary. We could sell it, but we're barely gonna get the money back. Now we have spoilers. We have quite a few of them, actually. Classic, Sport, and the XS. We also have a GT wing, STD, which does not carry the livery. We have a... What the heck? That's a Wang! That is a Wang! But I think we're gonna go for, just for the sake of it, we're gonna go for the Sport spoiler.
Picture perfect suspension.
I ain't gonna watch what I'm spending. Now, I'm gonna leave the stock wheels and tires. All we're gonna do is bulletproof. A typical light smoke, not dark. I don't really go full armor on cars because it's a little unrealistic. It'll take bullets and it'll take like crack damage for days. You actually can't drift this car. Wait. Doesn't the Ruiner get new parts? I thought for a minute it would, but no. I don't think so. You know what? We're going to keep it just in case that's one of the cars, because I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, guys, that's a quick little review of the Ubermacht Sentinel Classic in GT Online. Come on, guys, everybody. It's my car now. So, guys, I will see. What? This guy's got ran over! Get the hell out of here, buddy. So, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Have a good day.